Well, that was certainly a night at the Academy Awards. Oh boy. Hello, Flickering Myth family, and welcome to our channel. My name is EJ Marino, and we have a lot to talk about. In the 2022 Oscars, we had Will Smith slap somebody, Dune's domination, and Coda win the big picture. Oh my goodness, tonight was a wild evening, and we're going to be talking about the biggest talking points from tonight's award show. So buckle up, we have a lot to get into, we have a lot to talk about, some controversial moments, some really interesting wins. Alright, let's get into all of this craziness right now. You cannot talk about this year's Oscars without talking about that Will Smith and Chris Rock moment. It was controversial, like, it's going to be the biggest thing about this award show, which it sucks because this should be about the people nominated and the awards we're giving out and all that jazz, but at the same time, we need money moments, we need controversial moments, we need stuff to get people talking, and that is exactly what happened. I cannot believe what happened. I'm still trying to figure out if it's real or fake. What's going on? It's a bit of a puzzle, but I'm looking at this as a real moment as Will Smith was tired of Chris Rock making fun of his wife multiple times at the Oscars. This happened at 2016, or at least the last time Chris Rock hosted. He made a joke about Jada. Will, after the award show, says he wasn't too happy about it. Yeah, so once he says, don't talk about my wife once, maybe don't talk about his wife. I'm just trying to process this. It was a controversial moment. It was shocking. Do I think Will handled this the best way possible? Not at all. That's not exactly how you do it. Maybe you win your award and go, hey, Chris Rock, that wasn't cool, by the way. My wife's a badass. I don't know. But at the same time, there's a part of me that says, I would slap the hell out of somebody if you make fun of my wife's medical condition. Like, I have a significant other who has a disability. If someone ever made a comment about that boy's vision, I would slap the shit out of them. So I get this moment. It's not easy. It's not great. It's not the most, mature thing a human has ever done. But I don't know. There was a part of me that goes, hell yeah, that was exactly what you should have done. Alright, I don't want to give this any more time. I've spent the intro talking about this Will Smith moment. Now let's get into some of the winners because boy, was I surprised by some and not surprised by the others. First up, let's talk about those two fan favorite awards. They had that cheer moment and the best fan film, whatever. These awards were jokes, but I happen to be a big Zack Snyder fan, so I'm not going to complain too much. Zack Snyder's Justice League won the cheer moment, which is the moment that Flash enters the Speed Force. I love this moment. This is one of my favorite moments of the movie. I tweeted about this, so maybe I voted for this. Who knows? Thought this was cool. And then the fan film went to Army of the Dead. Alright, not even my favorite Zack Snyder movie, but you're still doing good. It's a weird part of me. These awards are jokes. I don't agree with the winners. I'm surprised the Spider-Man fandom did not go crazy in the votes for this, especially because they were like, it should have been Best Picture. Well, where were y'all votes? Academy wasn't gonna vote, so y'all should have came in. Anyways, yeah, these were stupid, they were dumb, but the Snyder fan in me goes, yay, I'm just glad. I hope they never do these again. Let these be the one and done experiment with the fan awards and maybe just nominate bigger movies. Speaking of a big movie, something did do well, and let's talk about that real quick. Whoa, Dune dominated the technical awards. If you are a follower of this channel, you know I'm not a fan of the Dune movie. I absolutely hated it. Check out my review up here, but I'm not going to deny none of these awards shocked me. From the, production design, to sound, to score, to cinematography. Editing surprised me just a bit because I didn't think it was on anyone's radar. But yeah, overall, I thought this was not surprising. Again, I can definitely take myself out of this. I'm not a fan of Dune, but I can acknowledge the technical achievements in this film, and they deserved it. Now, it does suck that this wasn't presented on the show. Greg Fraser did get to go up and get his cinematography win. They did show them sprinkled throughout, but overall, Dune had a great showing in the tech categories. It's not shocking. I actually thought, though, by the end of it, I was like, maybe they have a Best Picture chance. And then a little film from Apple TV said, I got you. We will talk about that in a moment. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like the Dune stuff because it doesn't shock me. I can appreciate this. And hey, maybe by Dune 2, I might like it a little bit more. Fingers crossed. Now we will look at the two screenplay wins. I was really happy with both of them. Do I think Coda is the strongest screenplay to ever exist? No. It's probably my least favorite screenplay out of the ones listed. I definitely would have went for things like Drive My Car, but I'm fine with it. Overall, I am like, okay, Coda is definitely having its moment. Was it going to keep chugging through the award show? It did, especially when we get to that amazing supporting one. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, I was really happy with Coda's win here. Again, not my favorite screenplay, but I will support it because I do love the film. I do think it's heartbreaking, it's touching, it's exactly what it should be. It's a fun, easy, simple script as well. You don't need to have all the tricks and all the pulls in your screenplay to have the best screenplay. Just win over audiences with good characters, good moments, and that's what this film has. Now switching over to the original screenplay winner, that went to Belfast. Kenneth Branagh's film won. I love that film. I saw Belfast in LA with the actors and the director there, and it just charmed me. It was such a fun, easy experience. It's really, really nice and warm. It's a fun, both of these films, both the screenplay wins are really fun, family, honest movies about family, about the struggles of it, about trying to find your place within your own family. I love these messages. I think Belfast and Coda really go hand in hand with winners. They're feel-good films. They're straight to the point, and they get their messages across effectively. That's what a screenplay should do. I know so many people wanted things like Licorice Pizza and Power of the Dog and other categories, and I'm just like, I don't think those got their messages across. I don't think people really took away from what they wanted from that. These films, though, Belfast and Coda, easy to fall in love with, easy to watch, and that's exactly why they won. Now we are at the acting awards. There's 4 major acting awards to talk about. We'll have one more person to talk about that we talked about at the beginning, but let's get into the supporting categories. Ariana DeBose won Best Supporting Actress for West Side Story. I liked the West Side Story. I thought it was definitely a well-made film. Hated the script, but that's just me not liking the West Side Story. But Ariana DeBose ate that film up. I loved her in this. I really hope she gets a good chance in Hollywood now with this Academy Award under her belt. She's a strong actress. She really carried this entire film on her back. And on a personal note, a queer Latina winner is perfect. It's exactly what I wanted to see. We had the 2 supporting acting ones be really good moments for communities. I will talk about Troy Kotsur winning as well, but yes, Ariana DeBose winning here was really, really heartwarming. She just had such a good energy. You could tell she was so happy and humbled to win, and I want to see that. Now let's go to Troy winning for Coda. Claps, a round of applause. Wait, oh yes, we do this for deaf people. Yes, that is so amazing to see. Troy was amazing. I really think Marlee Matlin should have been in supporting actress as well because those two worked so well together. But Troy winning here was a beautiful moment. His speech was touching. His just everything, his aura, his energy. It's so beautiful. I love this man so much. I really hope he gets another major role after this. Hire him for a superhero movie, a big blockbuster. Give this dude a job because he deserves it. The supporting acting win was earned, and I'm so happy for it. Now let's get to the big 2 acting awards. Yeah, Jessica Chastain won for the Eyes of Tammy Faye. I wanted Lady Gaga. She wasn't even nominated. I was going for Kristen Stewart. She didn't have a chance in hell. Nicole Kidman didn't want it. So for Jessica Chastain to win, I was happy with it. I like the Eyes of Tammy Faye quite a bit. I reviewed it on the channel. Check it out up here. It's a good film. It's a good acting performance. She delivers it. I grew up with people like Tammy Faye all over my television. She captured this role well. It's a long overdue Oscar. It's just a really good moment. I really hope people like Amy Adams and Glenn Close can get their long overdue Oscars one day, but we got Jessica Chastain off the list, and I'm happy with that. I like this role. I like this actress. Fingers crossed for more good stuff from Chastain. Don't do stuff like the 355 or like the Huntsman movie years ago. Start doing good films like this, Chastain. You have it in you. Now, Will Smith. He won Best Actor. Good. Yeah, King Richard was a good movie. I was personally rooting for Denzel because The Tragedy of Macbeth is one of my favorite films in quite some time. I absolutely love that movie. But, yeah, Will Smith won. He didn't apologize to Chris Rock, which, yeah, I wouldn't either. Sorry about it. I would apologize to the Academy. I would apologize to the people in the room for distracting from their time and from this good moment representing film. But Chris Rock didn't deserve it. He didn't want to give it, so he doesn't need to give one. He gave a pretty flustered speech. You could definitely tell Will Smith was not in the zone in this moment, which is perfectly understandable. It was a hectic night. I'm just happy to see that we're going to move past this. I talked about Will Smith in this moment. He got his win. This is all everyone's going to talk about all week, though. Oh my goodness. Usually, Best Director and Best Film should go hand in hand, but this year there is different winners for them. So let's start off with Best Director. Jane Campion won it for Power of the Dog. I don't have much to say about the Power of the Dog. I wasn't a big fan. Jane Campion is a talented filmmaker. This wasn't my personal favorite. I understand why it's here. It's definitely a good technical achievement of a film. Very well made, very well written. It's a good film. It's just not my personal win. But Jane Campion gets to join the list of women who have won this award, which is Catherine Bigelow, and it is Chloe Zhao. I think those are the only two women. Now Jane Campion. Jane was nominated years ago in the 90s for her film, The Pianist? One of those two. Forgot it. I'm not a big Jane Campion fan. Honestly, this award season was all about Jane Campion. She's one of the greatest filmmakers ever. Where were y'all talking about her 2 years ago? 6 months ago? She just really, and I know she's been in the industry, but this like industry buzz of like, she's just one of the best. I was just like, okay, prove it to me. And I saw the movie and I'm just like, I could see it. Maybe I need to definitely go see her OG film, which she got nominated for. Maybe I would like it. Maybe I would understand her win here a bit more. She's definitely a legacy person in this industry. Good for her to win. Another woman has won Best Director. That is good to see. But we have a female director who won Best Picture as well. We have Coda, which won Best Picture. Whoa. The little movie I saw at Sundance forever ago. I reviewed it. I loved it. This was my first Sundance movie at all. So I was so buzzed about it. I was so happy. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. So for it to land at Best Picture, to be a film with a predominantly deaf cast, to be a Apple TV Plus film, to be just what it is, oh my goodness, this was not the big all pretentious art film. This wasn't the weird, moody indie. It wasn't a big blockbuster. It's just a simple family film about a coming of age story. Whoa, that won Best Picture. Honestly, people are going to be like, this is the worst one since Green Book. Y'all can go to hell. This movie's not that bad. It's not your win. It's not what the statistics... Well, the track record and the SAG, I don't care about that. Coda won because it made people feel good. That's it. Sorry, period. It's a good, heartwarming film, and I know people are going to be like, well, those don't just need to win it. In this time, in this period, shit, people want to be happy and have a good time. Let them have it. Let's celebrate Coda. This is a good win for a diverse group of people, for a female filmmaker, and for just a good film. Let's enjoy it. Let's not be bitter people in the comments. I know y'all are going to be so spicy about Will Smith, so let's not take it out on Coda. Maybe take it out on other things, and let's not take it out on the little film that could. This year was wilder than I expected. While some of the wins weren't super crazy, the show itself was pretty interesting. It had what it needed to do. It went way too long for them editing out all of these awards. It still ran too long. They need to fix it. Honestly, stop worrying about the ratings. Throw this shit on a streaming service and let's just enjoy the Oscars for what they are. Keep the drama minimum. Did they allow drinks? Was this the Golden Globes kind of thing? Did everyone get a little spicy tonight and have fun? I know Woody Harrelson was talking about like smoking weeds. Maybe y'all need to pass a joint around the Dolby Arena Center, whatever it is next time, because y'all need to chill. Oh my goodness, what did you all think of this year's Oscars? I had a good time breaking it down, so I want to talk to you guys in the comments down below. What was your favorite moment? Who was your favorite win? Where do you stand on the Chris Rock, Will Smith stuff? Let's talk about all that because that is controversial. All right, everyone, make sure you guys subscribe to Flickering Myth, comment down below, and let's get into the Oscars.